Hey, what's up guys? Steve here. And today we're going to take a look at the 30 highest selling 1990s baseball cards from the pwcc weekly auction that ended on June 4th. And we'll kick today's list off at number 30 with this 1999 Skybox Premium Soul of the Game Ken Griffey Jr., card number 9. This was a PSA 9 and it sold for $50.40. This price is within $10 of the current average sale price of this card in a PSA 9. You won't find the same discount on this card in a PSA 10, as the last one sold on eBay for $865 back in May. This Ken Griffey Jr. is a pop of 82 in a PSA 9, compared to only 22 in a PSA 10. Up next at number 29 is this 1990 Topps Nolan Ryan, card number 4. This was a PSA 10, and it also sold for $50.40. This price lines up with the majority of 2023 PSA 10 comps I found, and this Nolan Ryan is a pop of 326 in a PSA 10. Coming in at number 28 is this 1994 Collector's Choice Michael Jordan, card number 661. This was a BGS 9.5 and it sold for $51.60. This is the first BGS 9.5 of this Jordan hit the market in 2023, and this price lines up with the few Beckett 9.5 auction comps I found from 2022. I was unable to find any comps of a higher graded BGS 10 of this Jordan, and a PSA 10 of this card currently will set you back around $100. Up next at number 27 is this 1991 Upper Deck Michael Jordan, card number SP1. This was a PSA 9 and it sold for $55.20. This is about what this Jordan baseball rookie has been going for in a PSA 9 recently, while a PSA 10 will currently set you back around $450. This Jordan is a pop of 7,562 in a PSA 9, compared to 2,206 in a PSA 10. Coming in at number 26 is this 1990 Topps Frank Thomas rookie, card number 414. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $62.40. This price is right in line with the majority of PSA 10 comps I found of this card from 2023. This Topps rookie has now been graded over 21,000 times by PSA, and a PSA 10 is a pop of 3,439. Up next at number 25 is this 1999 Finest CC Sabathia rookie, card number 294. This was a PSA 10 and it sold for $67.20. This is about what this rookie has been going for in a PSA 10 dating back to March. This rookie does not hit the market as often as you would expect, despite a PSA 10 being a pop of 224. Coming in at number 24 is this 1999 Topps All Topps Mystery Finest Ken Griffey Jr. Refractor, card number M14. This was a PSA 9 and it sold for $74.40. This price is up $30 from the only other PSA 9 comp I found of this card from 2023. A PSA 10 of this refractor has been up and down in 2023, as the first one sold for $280 back in March, then a PSA 10 sold for $575 in April, only for another PSA 10 to go for $280 again later in April. Up next at number 23 is this 1994 Upper Deck Electric Diamond Michael Jordan, card number 19. This was a PSA 9, and it also sold for $74.40. This Jordan in a PSA 9 has been up and down in 2023, but this price is within $25 of the majority of recent PSA 9 comps I found. A PSA 10 of this electric diamond Jordan has not hit the market since March of 2020, where the last one sold on eBay for $560. While a PSA 9 of this Jordan is a pop of $298, a PSA 10 is a pop of only $11. Coming in at number 22 is this 1997 Don Russ The Only Way I Know Cal Ripken Jr. Auto, card number 10. This was a BGS 8.5, and it sold for $79.20. Despite being serial numbered out of 2,131, this is only the second ever comp I could find of this auto. Up next at number 21 is this 1996 Leaf Signature Andy Pettit Auto, card number LHP. This was a BGS 9.5 with the 10 grade for the auto, and it sold for $79.20. This is the first BGS 9.5 of this card to hit the market since May of 2020, and this price is down as the previous BGS 9.5 sold for $110 on eBay. A Beckett 9.5 is still the highest graded copy of this auto to ever hit the market. Kicking off the top 20 of today's list is this 1999 Pacific Cal Ripken Jr. card number 1. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $86.40. Serial numbered out of 99, this is actually the first ever sale of this rare Cal Ripken Jr. that I could find from any of the major grading companies. Up next at number 19 is this 1997 Fleer David Ortiz rookie, card number 512. This was an SGC 10, and it sold for $86.40. This price is down as this rookie in a SGC 10 has been going for closer to $120 recently. The last higher graded SGC Pristine 100 of this card sold for $425 on eBay back in December of 2022. A PSA 10 of this rookie will currently set you back a little under $200. Coming in at number 18 is this 1990 Bowman Frank Thomas rookie, card number 320. This was a PSA 10, and it also sold for $86.40. This is about what this Bowman rookie has been going for at auction in a PSA 10 recently, with a few higher buy it nows mixed in. Graded close to 4,000 times by PSA, this Bowman rookie is a pop of 663 in a PSA 10. Up next at number 17 is this 1994 Leaf Limited Phenoms Alex Rodriguez rookie, card number 10. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $156. This rookie continues to drop in a PSA 9, as the majority of PSA 9 comps from 2022 ranged between $200 and $350. Serial numbered out of 5,000, this A-Rod rookie is a pop of 405 in a PSA 9, compared to only 28 in a PSA 10. Coming in at number 16 is this 1990 Leaf Frank Thomas rookie, card number 300. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $156. This price is right in line with the majority of PSA 10 comps I found of this rookie from 2023. This Frank Thomas rookie has now been graded over 21,000 times by PSA, and a PSA 10 is a pop of 4,166. Up next at number 15 is this 1999 Topps Chrome Barry Bonds Refractor, card number 395. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $228. This price is up as the last PSA 9 of this card sold for $154 only a few weeks prior on eBay. A PSA 9 of this refractor is a pop of 21, but the population reports are still showing a pop of only 1 in a PSA 10, but I have never been able to find any prior comps of that pop of 1 PSA 10. Up next at number 14 is this 1997 Don Russ Signature Notable Nicknames Frank Thomas Auto. This was a BGS 9, and it sold for $252. Serial numbered out of 200, this is only the third ever comp I could find of this Frank Thomas Auto. Another BGS 9 previously sold for $224 on eBay back in August of 2020, while the other comp was a CSG 8.5 that sold for $137 on eBay back in December of last year. Coming in at number 13 is this 1992 Classic Draft Picks Derek Jeter Auto, card number 6. This was a PSA DNA Authentic with a 10 grade for the auto, and it sold for $264. I was unable to find any recent PSA DNA Authentic 10 autos of this card. Without an autograph, this Jeter pre-rookie currently goes for around $80 in a PSA 10. Up next at number 12 is this 1990 Toys R Us Rookies Ken Griffey Jr., card number 13. This was a PSA 10, and it also sold for $264. Someone really overpaid for this card, as this Griffey Jr. has been going for closer to $140 recently. Matter of fact, this is the highest PSA 10 comp I could find of this card since January of 2022. This Ken Griffey Jr. is a pop of 419 in a PSA 10. Coming in at number 11 is this 1993 SP Derek Jeter Rookie, card number 279. This was a PSA 8, and it sold for $348. This is about what this Jeter Rookie in a PSA 8 has been going for in 2023. The prices really jump up from here, as a PSA 9 of this rookie will currently goes for over $5,000, while the last PSA 10 sold for $204,000 at a golden auction back in December of 2022. This Jeter rookie is a pop of 9,435 in a PSA 8, 618 in a PSA 9, compared to a population of only 21 in a PSA 10. Kicking off the top 10 of today's list is this 1990 Topps Ken Griffey Jr., card number 336. This was a PSA 10, and it also sold for $348. This price is right in line with the current average sale price of this card in a PSA 10. Graded over 11,000 times by PSA, this second year Ken Griffey Jr. is a pop of 512 in a PSA 10. Up next at number 9 is this 1999 Skybox EX Century Essential Credentials Future Vladimir Guerrero. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $360. This price is up, as this exact PSA 9 certification number and all previously sold for $330 on eBay back in May, and originally sold for $233 back in May of 2020. Serial numbered out of 114, the all-time record sale of this card is still held by the only PSA 10 to ever hit the market, which sold for $850 on eBay back in May of 2022. This card is a pop of only 3 in a PSA 9, and that previously mentioned PSA 10 is a pop of only 1. Coming in at number 8 is this 1997 Don Russ Elite Passing the Torch Auto featuring Derek Jeter and Ozzie Smith. This was a BGS 8.5 with the 10 grade for the auto, and it sold for $456. Despite being serial numbered out of 1500, this Jeter does not hit the market very often, and this is the first ever comp I could find of this card in a BGS 8.5. This price does seem about right, as the last BGS 9 of this card sold for $577 back in early 2022. Up next at number 7 is this 1993 Finest Mike Piazza Refractor, card number 199. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $750. This price lines up with the only two other PSA 9 comps of this refractor I found from 2023. While this refractor is a pop of 184 in a PSA 9, a PSA 10 is a pop of only 7. The only prior PSA 10 comp I've ever been able to find of this card was an eBay Buy It Now for $1,250 all the way back in early 2016. Coming in at number 6 is this 1994 Finest Ken Griffey Jr. Autograph Refractor, card number 232. This was a PSA DNA Authentic with a 10 grade for the auto, and it sold for $810. This is actually the first ever comp I could find of this refractor with an autograph. Not sure how to gauge this price, but without an autograph, the last PSA 9 of this Griffey refractor to be put up for auction sold for $601 at a Golden auction back in March. Kicking off the top 5 of today's list is this 1990 SCD Pocket Price Guides Hand-Cut Michael Jordan, card number 51. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $1,230. This price is up in the first 4-figure sale of this Jordan that I could find since April of 2022. This hand-cut Jordan is a pop of only 24 in a PSA 10. Up next at number 4 is this 1998 Topps Gold Label Class 1 Red Ken Griffey Jr., card number 100. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $2,880. This price is down as the last PSA 10 of this card just sold for $6,766 on eBay back in March. Serial numbered out of 100, that previous PSA 10 from March still holds the all-time record sale of this Gold Label Ken Griffey Jr. Coming in at number 3 is this 1999 Upper Deck A Piece of History Babe Ruth Bat Patch. This was a BGS 9, and it sold for $3,000 even. This price is up from the last BGS 9 comp from back in April, and this is actually the new record sale of this card in a BGS 9. The all-time record sale of this card is still held by a PSA 10 that sold for $4,500 at the peak of the market back in early 2021. Up next at number 2 is this 1999 SP Signature Gold Ken Griffey Jr. Auto. This was a BGS 9.5, and it sold for $3,720. Serial numbered out of only 50, this price is down from the only other BGS 9.5 comp I found of this card that sold for $5,700 back in October of 2022. That previous BGS 9.5 comp still holds the all-time record sale for this Griffey auto in any grade by any grading company. And topping off today's list at number 1 is this 1991 Topps Desert Shield Chipper Jones Rookie, card number 333. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $10,200. Not only is this price down, this is actually the lowest price I could find for a PSA 10 of this rookie since January of 2017. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.